And boop! Good evening, everybody. It's Friday night, November 12th. I'm Matt down at P.A.W.S Animal Rescue in Pahrump, Nevada. We've got a lot of surprises tonight. This is our bedtime show. So without further ado, let's go say goodnight to the dogs, folks. Come on. Okay. Tonight we're starting off with Rosie. Rosie's a little scared of the camera. It's okay, Rosie. We went through this earlier. You're okay. You're okay. Hey, don't be like that. I know, honey. I know. Rosie, Uncle loves you, honey. Yeah, I love you. It's just a camera. You met it earlier. Yeah, we talked about the camera earlier, remember? Yeah, it's about being how pretty you are. Yeah, Rosie's been doing some really good work the last week. We've had her out with two of the other puppies that are not scared. We have Lavender Shirley that aren't related to them, but they're both 6 months old. So she did really good with them. In fact, I had Blaze out with them too. Blaze is Rosie's brother. But Rosie's done so much better. She's really come out of her shell. She still has a lot of fear. But now she's giving me kisses. She gave me kisses right on the chin today. Yes, she did. Oh, I love you. I love you. I know. Did I make you have some new friends? Yeah. I know. You girls were scared. You and your brother were scared, huh, girl? We love you, Rosie. Rosie's going to come a long way here. I think give her another week. See what she's like next week, folks. She's a really good girl. She's only 6 months old. She's like a Beagle and Labrador mix. Good night, Rosie. I love you. I know. I had to come in and bother you. It's okay, dear. Yeah. It's okay. I know. It's just a camera. It's just a camera. Like I said, it's just a camera, and you're a good girl. And I love you. We all love you at home, huh? We love puppies. Puppies are the best. You did so good today, Rosie. I'm so proud of you. Next door to Rosie, we got Waldo. Waldo's a 4-year-old German Shepherd Labrador mixed boy. Yeah. Oh, Rosie. Is Waldo a good boy, Rosie? Kind of an annoying roommate. Yeah, kind of an annoying flatmate. Yeah, I know. He's annoying. You'd like to have a nice divider between you two, like we have some of the other dogs. Yeah. Waldo, you're just always itching something or chewing on something. Hope you don't got allergies. I don't think you do. When he's outside doing his other things, he's fine. Just when he's bored here. We love you, Waldo. Waldo doesn't really need a blanket. It's about 70 in here right now. He's got a pretty good coat. I'm not sure if he eats blankets or not. We'll find out here soon. We love you, Waldo. You're a good boy. Next door to Waldo, we got 1-year-old Wilbur. Wilbur's a Labrador and like a pit mix. And he's tired and exhausted. He's been playing hard all day. He has a new best friend living right next door to him here. And his life has just been wonderful. I'd give Waldo a blanket, but he's got a nice plastic pallet, which gets him off the concrete at least. And he eats blankets. He's one of the worst dogs we have with blankets, unfortunately. We only had a blockage one time, and we'd rather him be a little uncomfortable than die. It upsets people sometimes watching us, and we think that we're cruel or something. It's not that. We love all the dogs here. We want to give them the best bedding, the most softest blankets if ever possible, but we do the best we can. We love you, Wilbur. Wilbur's 1 year old. He's male, he's neutered, he's got all his shots. He's ready to go. He's a good dog. And his best friend is Finn the Border Collie. Finn the Border Collie is 6 months old. She's a girl. She's just a tom girl who loves Wilbur. That's her best friend. Oh, you like having an adult dog teach you how to be a dog, huh, puppy girl? Yeah, it's hard to believe you're 6 months old. Finn is going through her first heat, so we're hoping to get her fixed here soon. We love her quite a bit. We got to keep her away from all the other male dogs, except for Wilbur, who's fixed, thankfully, and Mac's fixed. So that's all her next door neighbors are pretty safe. And then we've got Mac, the 2-year-old Akita, who's blind, who's passed out. He probably doesn't want me to bother him. Let's see if I can get. Can't really see him very well. Not through this. We really need better chain length, unfortunately. We had to patch it up some parts because the dogs rip it apart or bend it out. And some of this stuff isn't that strong of a grade or gauge. See, we got a hole right here. So we fixed it for the temporary. It's a good patch for right now. Mac doesn't seem to try to get out. He's a good boy. Mac's a pretty easygoing boy. I love him. He's one of my favorite dogs here, to be honest. Being blind is really not that much of an issue. He still wants to play fetch, still likes to play chase, still does a lot of games. He's a bit mouthy, though. Yeah. I love you, Mac. We love you. You're a good boy. Next door to Mac, we got Daisy. Daisy who had an accident. I had most of this stuff filmed, and I had to go back and redo it because she had a potty accident inside her kennel, and I had to clean that up, and I realized the camera wasn't even focusing right. Oh. And so I was getting a good boop, and I couldn't get a boop in focus. I was like, what's going on? Why can't it focus? Boop, boop, boop. That's a good boop. That's a good boop, Daisy. I know. Daisy came to us as a puppy when she was just a little thing. We got adopted out. Unfortunately, it didn't last long in that home. She's back 2 years later. She gets along with some of the dogs here. She was getting along with Waldo, but Waldo was getting a little too rough. So she didn't want to play with him anymore. Yeah. Yeah, she can get rough too, she says. I know. I know. We love you. We love you. We do. Oh, Daisy. Oh, Daisy, you're a good girl. Daisy got a blanket. She doesn't rip him up. Huh. Yeah, I hope you don't. I hope you don't. I hope you don't. Boop. Love you, Daisy. Daisy's 2 years old. She's like a lab mix. Probably lab and something. Not sure what it is. I know her mom was like a chocolate lab. Yeah. Good night, girl. Then, next door, we got Blaze. Blaze is Rosie's brother. He's a lot harder to wrangle than Rosie is. He stresses out a little bit more. Hey, Blaze. I got the camera again tonight. Hi, baby. Hi, puppy. Hi. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? He likes to be petted, but he's shy with people, especially men. I had a hard time getting him in from the yard just this morning. I had to get a catch pull on him. I'm able to wrangle him a little bit easier. I just kind of herd him like an Aussie cattle dog. Yeah, I just kind of play like he's a sheep. Oh, mister. Oh. Oh, please. We love you. We love you. How about I get this bed around you, huh? There you go. There you go. You lay down on the blanket. It should be warmer. Because you're a good boy. Yes, you are. We love you. He's just a nervous boy. He does really good with all the girls outside. Yeah, I take him and Rosie and Lavender and Shirley, and they have just the best time, and he looks like a regular puppy. I'm going to do some video soon of how they're doing. I'm going to do some video and show just how wonderful he can be. He's just stressed out right now. You know, for only being here a week, he's doing really good. I don't know why he's so stressed out, because he's only 6 months old. He's just a baby. So maybe something happened. It might have been his fear stage. Puppies go through a fear stage sometimes. Maybe just he doesn't have the support that he needed. Rosie's doing a lot better, though. So I think he's going to do just fine. Rosie's doing this well already. Give him another week. Blaze is going to be he's going to be best buddies with people like me. I love you, Blaze. You're a good boy. And we're going to find you a home. If I can close this latch. There we go. Yeah. Blaze is 6 months old. He's a Beagle Lab mix. Next door to Blaze, we got Hachi. Hachi's a 6 years old Golden Retriever mix. Yeah. Does best. He does best with some dogs, but I mean, we had him adopted in one home and it didn't work out. I don't know sure if he was really he wasn't really dog aggressive, but he was kind of a resource issue. He had an issue with treats and stuff. He doesn't have that here though. I can give treats with him and run other dogs. He doesn't try to steal it from the other dogs. He doesn't get all crazy. But I guess he was really angry at a little dog. And so his last home said he couldn't stay. He's a little depressed about it, I think. A little sad some days. But it's okay, Hachi. We'll find you another home. Hachi is one of our first dogs here. A couple years ago, before I started. Yeah, volunteers used to argue and fight over him because he was such a good dog. And he is such a good dog. He really is. We love you, Hachi. Let's make sure your kennel's latched. All right. No, I'm not letting you out. You're getting all crazy with me. Next door to Hachi, we got Buster. He's our 2-year-old Shepherd Lab mix. He's more Shepherd than Lab, I think. Or he's got more Shepherd colorings, but he's got more of a Lab build. Oh. And he's a good boy. Doesn't like the cameras. He gets stressed out on some things sometimes. Let me go in here and say goodnight to you, mister. Let me come say goodnight to you and tell you I love you. You're my best friend. Yeah. Yeah, he loves to be outside. Likes to play ball. He's a good old boy. Yeah. Doesn't have any doggy friends here just yet. But I think he'd do well with some dogs. Yeah, I think he'd do well with some dogs. He showed no aggression to any dogs here. So that's a good thing. He likes a good butt scratchings. That's one of his favorite things. Yeah. Little butt scratching. Oh, yeah, I do like that. Good night, Buster. I got to keep going here. You did really good tonight. Yes, you did. Oh. Good. And let's see what we got back here, folks. We've got another set of boarding dogs. It looks like I have a little pee to clean up. You guys couldn't hold it, huh? Let me get that cleaned up real quick. Yeah, that's presto changeo. It's a lot better, huh, guys? Yeah. Yeah, this one over here, he was one of our puppies for a while. He was one of our dogs. One of our volunteers adopted him. Yeah. So these are some of our volunteers' dogs right now. Yeah. Good night, kids. Your mama loves you. Yes, she does. Yes, she does. She's been asking all about you two. Yes, she has. She's like, where are my kids? How are they doing? Are they being good? I said, yes, they are. Yes. This is another Bella right here. She's a heck of a talker. Loves to talk with me, huh? Huh, Mr. Wobbles. We love you guys. Good night, kids. Next door, we got our other set of boarding dogs who've been here for God knows how long now. I think they're going home next month. Huh, kids. Good night, puppy. This is one of our puppies. Yeah, we can't see you through the bars. I know, mister. I love you. You're a good boy. Yes, you are. I know. I gotta go nights now. You gotta keep going if someone else has an accident before I go. Come on, buddy. Good night. And next door, we got our puppies. These are Lavender and Shirley, the Wonder Girls. Yes, they are the best. They've been really helping out Rosie and Blaze and telling them, hey, why are you guys so scared? We're having a good old time. These people are nice. Laverne is a people dog. Laverne might even be like a service dog candidate. She's very, very interested in people. When all the other puppies are playing, her temperament's like, but I want to hang out with Mr. Beardo because I like guys. I like boys. Oh, yeah. Shirley wants to play more, but Laverne, she's very interested in people. It's a really good trait. A really good trait. Can't say she'd be a perfect service dog, but she's got the temperament for being around people, though, and focused on people. That's a great thing. Good night, girls. I love you. Yeah. And over here, next door, well, they're 6 months old, just in case I forgot to say that. Okay. And they're shepherd mixes. Yeah, next door we've got, this is Kona. This is a stray pit bull girl. We don't know where she came from. Or we just know that she showed up in Pahrump and was lost and was looking for a home. And she wants her home. She wants her family. I know, girl. I know. She likes to cry and yodel and howl. I know. She's getting a little more comfortable being here, though. We don't know how old she is, but she looks very well cared for, and she's a well-loved dog. I know. She loves to play ball. She lives for that. Hey. We love you, dear. You're a good girl. You're a good girl. It's going to be a better day tomorrow. Hopefully we find your parents, okay? Night-night. Wobbles, you got to be quiet, okay? It's late night. The next door, we got Bear. This is a Pom Shih Tzu. He's like 7 years old. Doesn't get along with other small dogs. It's the only sad thing. Let's go say hi to him, because you really can't see him in here right now. He is a teddy bear. Hey, Bear. Hey, Mr. Pom. He's a little pom-pom. Beautiful hair. Girls are going to be fighting over him real soon, once he's available for adoption. Good night, Mr. Bear. We love you, dude. I gave him a crate to sleep in, but he doesn't want to sleep in it, so he's just sleeping outside of it. So I gave him an extra blanket. Maybe he'll sleep inside it. I don't know. Good night, Bear. Bear's 7 years old. He's a beautiful boy. Isn't he? You're just a beautiful boy, mister. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Good night, Bear. We got to keep going. We got a lot of dogs tonight. I know, mister. I know. We love you. All right. In here, I'm not going to go in there because I don't want to disturb her anymore. But we got Lexie and 4 puppies. It's a long story. We have something written out, and I might put it up here just so you can read it on screen.
I have a letter that's on the screen that was written by the board. It's a little hard to read, so I'll read it to you. Spay/neuter. What to do and what not to do. Surprise, puppies arrived. Adorable, sweet little balls of fur, all snuggled up to mama. Ah, puppy breath. But wait. No, how did this happen? We were so careful to ensure that this did not happen during our pet's heat. Shaking your head, you think to yourself, we could have had our dog spayed or neutered sooner. But we work. Kids have school, soccer practice, baseball practice. We just didn't have the time to schedule that appointment for the vet. And we missed a spay-neuter clinic too. So now, we have puppies. It has happened time and time again. We at P.A.W.S advocate to spay-neuter your pets, and guess what happened? We have puppies. Yes, P.A.W.S have puppies. We were so careful to ensure that this not happen during our pet's heat. Shaking your head, you think to yourself, how could a rescue let this happen? Well, let me tell you this. The only 100% remedy to avoid a litter of puppies or kittens is to spay or neuter as soon as possible. So why did we not spay our dog? COVID. It has limited our ability to have her spayed. From shutdowns to staff shortages, we had problems getting her spayed. We had her physically separated from all male dogs and only let her socialize with female dogs. But still, she found a way to mate. We placed her into foster care, not knowing she was pregnant. And no, she did not look pregnant. We have pictures to prove it. She was 4 weeks into foster care when we had the surprise delivery. We at P.A.W.S take our duties as a rescue seriously, but we came up short this time. We are not making excuses for the situation, and we are taking responsibility for this litter. We've begun with making procedural changes to better secure our female guests while they're in heat. We will also continue to reevaluate our procedures and make necessary changes to provide the best care at all times for the dogs in our care. Thank you in advance for understanding that we are human too and make mistakes. Sincerely, the P.A.W.S board.
But she's doing well. Lacey's a Chihuahua mix. And we're not sure who the puppy's daddy is. We'll find out soon. Good night, kids. You did good back here. Let me turn the light off. Heater's on. Y'all got water. Everybody's clean. Night-night, kids. Let's say goodnight to all the little dogs in here. We've got Bella Lestray. We've got some really good pictures of her on Facebook now. Hey, Bella. I can't focus in on you. There you go. Good night, girl. Not sure what mix she is. Maybe like a Maltese of some sort. Maltese seems to be a good guess these days. Everybody's saying Maltese on everything. She's a good girl. Very loving, very sweet, very well cared for. She's been running around the streets for like the last couple months. And she just finally came to us. We don't know where our owners are. No one's been looking for her. Kind of a sad story. And she's a good girl. And we love you, Bella. Bella Lestray, we love you. You want to cover you up with a blanket? Let me see. Well, see, you're just going to get up. Let me put the blanket on your bed. Yeah. Hi, honey. Yeah, get a better view on camera anyways. Because you're adorable. You're ridiculous. Yes, you are. You're just ridiculous. You're a little rag doll. You're just a little rag doll, and I love you. Boop! Got a blanket? There you go. Get back in your bed. It's bedtime. Did you say your prayers? Okay. We love you. Night-night. She's a sweetheart girl. All right. Next door, we got Leo, who's not sleeping in his bed. I don't know why he doesn't want to sleep in his bed. Leo is a Maltese mix. He's a very sweet boy. He has issues with leashes. He can get real crazy and turn into Dr. Jekyll, or actually turns into Mr. Hyde. Yeah, he turns into Mr. Hyde when the leash comes out. He's like, I don't like leashes. I'll kill you. Most of the time, though, he's a big lover. Yeah. Needs a grooming. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe doggy dream groomers will get you some love, honey. Yeah. Oh, I think that's why he didn't like that one. Honey, you want to just lay it on this blanket over here? That better? You don't know. You don't know, you say, right? Let me put it back in the bed. Let me move this bed where you were laying. Alright? Yeah. Good night, Leo. We love you. I love you, dude. You did a good boy today. You got a boop on you? All right. Good night, mister. Hope you're asleep in that bed now. Yeah. Next door we got Skittles and Spice, our scared girls. This is Spice is the one that's closest to me. Hi, Spice. Hi, Spicy girl. Spice needs a special home. She's not really a special home. She just needs a home that's going to give a damn. She's not housebroken, so she just needs a little work with that. And she's really timid and scared, and she's an escape artist. So it's a little bit of work, but with someone with a big heart, she's going to be a heck of a dog. She's very loving. Once she wants to be at, I mean, but she's had a hard time. Some people have let her down, broke her trust a few times. She's still very young too. And next door to her, we got Skittles. Skittles is just 1 year old. She's a terrified little girl. She's doing better though. She's starting to sniff and want to come over and hang out next to me. I think she's going through heat though. I'm not sure. So we haven't been able to get her into fixed yet because she's too small. Yeah. We go in with special sessions, and unfortunately we've been waiting for them to do the weight. Drop the weight limit down to her range. So she's on the list. Yeah. We're hoping to avoid any other mistakes like we had with Lacey. We love you, Skittles, and we love you, Spice. She loves playing around with other girls. Does really good with all the little dogs. Actually does really good with all the dogs. Next door, we got Domino, the terrier. Domino's 1 year old. He's a male terrier mix. He's not fixed, so he's going through a lot of stress because I think, like I said, I think Skittles might be going into heat. So he's just stressed out about that whole situation. He's like, well, I kind of want to see that girl. Oh, I love you, mister. Yeah. I love you, mister. He can be hard to put a leash around. Some people have issues with it. I have never had an issue with him. He's a good boy. Next door, we got Goku. Goku the Chewini. Goku. Hey, Goku. Goku the mouthy boy. Yes, he is. He's a handful. He's a handful, but he's a good boy. He just needs somebody to spend some quality time with him and tell him how to be a boy. How to be a dog. Yeah, what they want from him. Do I need to get a blanket for you, man? I think I do. I think I do. Hold on a second. Okay, now we got a blanket for Goku. Goku. Not bad, dude. I know, I had it all nice and laid out, perfect for you. You already messed up your bed. Yeah, you did. Such a kid. You gonna be a good boy on that? Hope so. It's not too cold tonight. Otherwise, I wouldn't give you a blanket. Goku's just over years old, like I said. And next door, we got Lexie, which you're not going to be able to see very well in this light, unfortunately. Lexie's a black Chewini dog. Hey, Lexie. I'm going to try to put some more light in here. There we go. Hi, Lexie. She's a sweetheart. She's a sweetheart. I like her quite a bit. Yeah. She was having a good time with all the girls earlier. We had a girl party outside since we were trying to keep all the unfixed girls away from all the boys. So it was a big old girl party outside. Her and Skittles and Bella and all the other dogs were having a good old time, huh? She loves to hug. She's a hugger. She's trying to crawl up in my lap right now and says, I really want you to move that camera out of my face so I can hug you. Because I want a hug, mister. I love you. I'm sorry, I can't give you a hug right now. I gotta get going. I gotta get going. It's night-nights. It's night-night, sweetheart. Sweet dreams, baby. Hey, it's bedtime back there. Not sure what the puppies are doing. Then we got two of our schnauzers. So we got Sarahza and Lexie. This one here is Lexie. This is the one with the face. Good girl. And this one's Sarahza. Yeah. Sarahza's 3 years old, and Lexie's 4. She's the oldest one. She's a good girl. What's going on back there? I have to go back there and look in a second. Good night, girls. I think they're on a list to be adopted here. They're purebred. They're schnauzers. And then we got Diesel. Hi, Diesel boy. Hey, mister. I gotta go, mister. I sure do love you. Our Muppets. Boop! Do I get a boop? Boop! You playing boop game with me? Yeah. Good night, mister. You're a good boy, Diesel. Well, that took longer than I thought it would, but I think it was worth it. All the dogs got their lovin's. That's a really important thing I like to show on video. Each dog gets tucked in every night here. Everybody's loved. It's a really important thing, and everybody's clean. We don't let anybody go to bed with a dirty kennel. Good night, dogs. You did really good tonight.
And that's it for Friday night, folks. In fact, now I think it's Saturday morning. Well, it's 12:30. It's 12:27. It's kind of past midnight. I got to get going. I'm going to turn into a pumpkin any minute here. My dog's wondering where I'm at, and I haven't even eaten yet tonight. It was a really long night. I got here about 6:30. Just had a lot of dogs to take care for. Working on dogs like Rosie and Blaze take a lot of time. That's what a rescue is hopefully supposed to be for. I mean, we have a shelter in this town. We have other rescues, but I'd like to think that, our rescue helps the dogs that aren't adoptable usually. Dogs that are scared, dogs like Rosie or Blaze, that they're only 6-month-old puppies. There's nothing wrong with them. They're just scared. Get them past that fear stage, and they're going to be great dogs. We've gone through this plenty of times, and they come along. I mean, Rosie's already come a long way, so I'm having a hard time talking tonight. It's getting late, like I said. Remember, we always need more volunteers. We're actually looking for a kennel manager for our kennels. Somebody who can dedicate a good chunk of their life to doing this. Hopefully we can find somebody. I was there at one point, but it got to be too much for me. I'm also taking care of my mom, who's elderly, and take care of me. I mean, I've got my own disabilities and issues. So we always need more volunteers. We always could use more donations. We're doing good on food, I think. But I shouldn't say that because somebody will yell at me and say, no, we're not. We need more of this. We need more of that. But we always use pedigree chicken flavored dog food. We use the adult size, the small kibble size, and the puppy flavor. And that keeps everybody on the same diet. And it's a lot less diarrhea and issues because if you switch dog foods all the time, it really upsets their stomachs. And we went through that, and it was not fun. And this is a much better situation than we've had right now. Remember, folks, it's getting late now, so remember, folks, I got to say this. I say this to all the dogs every night, and I think it's really important that every dog hears this. And I think it's important that everybody at home hears this. You're wonderful. You're loved. You're good. Keep doing good things, and we're proud of you. I don't know what you're doing right now, but I'm hoping I'm right about you. I'm gonna put out the guess that you're doing good stuff and you're full of love. If you're watching this video, you watch all the way to a 30-minute video of me telling each dog good night. I'm gonna guess that you're a really wonderful person, and we love you. Good night, folks.